一下，我先关麦一下，因为我现在在喝东西。晚安，晚安。我们林肯郡好像要先跟 Homeward 讲话 ，Homeward 还是 Homeward， 忘记他叫什么，他的发音很特别。
Come! A little dice never caused any harm.
In the company of friends, sitting beside a carefree river.
I'm here for the mead, Lord Boy.
I just adore the... You may think this odd, but our lively chatter here has inspired in me a short poem. May I recite it for you?
Go on, Lord Boy. Make me tremble.
Oh, indeed, I shall try. I call it Ode to a Hungry Flame.
Another skull come to join us?
Me? Oh, goodness, no. I'm no skald, no. Just a humble nobleman with an interest in versification. An amateur, really.
非常有自觉啊。
Shall I continue?
I'm not here to judge your poems, Lord. Speak your purpose or down your meat.
Yes. Sorry. I have come with the hope of meeting Eivor, the great warrior of this clan. If such an audience is possible.
Every warrior in this clan deserves a song or saga, Lord. Why Eivor?
不要对他抛媚眼。
Because her name alone dries the tongues of my enemies. If such a hero fought beside me, I'd fear nothing.
What is your name, Lord?
I am Hundwald, loyal son of Lord Hunbeor, the current alderman of Lincolnshire. May God keep and cure him. You see, my father is ailing, and in his delirium, evil men have corrupted his judgment. A secret and powerful order, if the whispers are true. Only a month ago, without forewarning, Mercian soldiers chased me, his only son, from my home. I know not why, but I do know my father would never have ordered my exile.
Outcast from your family. That is a hard road to walk.
Could one of your clan help me return to Lincoln? March beside me through the city gates and set me at my father's noble feet once again.
If I knew my father was ill and beyond saving, I would ready myself to take his place. Will you take up his burden, should he fall?
Oh, banish the thought that such a great man should perish. But if he were to pass... Yes. Yes, I believe I could. I must.
You sing a sad song, Hunwald of Lincolnshire. A son robbed of his father's protection. Now desperate to prove his honor. How far will you go to regain it? To a bloody end?
Oh, indeed. I will plunge into the heat of battle to defend my father, knowing our cause is a righteous one.
后面举杯干嘛？
All right, young lord. My clan has need of me just now, but when I'm ready, we'll find your father together and right the wrongs you've suffered.
Ah, you are the chieftain here. I suspected as much. God praise you, Eivor.
I won't be leading you into the heart of a shield wall, but there will be danger. I want your word. You will follow my orders to the rune.
I am yours to abuse.
If it comes to that.
I'm yours to
I'll wait for you
abuse.
in my safe haven, Bottleston to the northeast. From there, we shall make our way to Lincoln.
Goodbye, Lord Boy. Safe travels.
God bless and keep you all.
他还蛮可爱的啊。他刚才说我任
I
你
fear I may be
虐待。
escorting that boy to his own execution.
That might shut him up.
你们这两个毫无帮助啊！波托尔费斯顿，那应该是那个吧？现在 Boston 的名字，以前可能叫波托尔费斯顿，现在叫 Boston 吧。OK， 出航好远哦，可以沿路锐解一个装备。OK。
Eivor.
哦，我的猫猫还在睡觉。
Off we go.
是说我修改一下我的仪表板，然后新增了一个类似排行榜的东西，但我好像还没设好，我不太确定那到底是什么啊。然后蛮多选择，什么发讯息啊、字数啊，我们频道最常用的表情符号，就我不知道是什么，反正我就加上去。
Let the sail out!
诶，这应该是新歌吧？我没印象以前有听过。啊，被打断了，灰烬特别绕开了。好吧。所以先劫掠这里，应该是这个。
We'll pick up from there.
Reread! Max! Push through that bastard! No! Kafran!
谢谢。修士，你跑错方向，你不应该跟我们一起跑啊。
Meet your fate.
脚跟头。啊，好痛啊！我的脚。 觉得连加可以一直打，还蛮爽，但是它第一下很慢。这是新招式，我第一次看到。
Give me a hand over here. Hey, come here a moment.
对啊，但他第一下如果中的时候，就真的就可以一直中，就真的要中那一下。
Remember practice double thrust?
平民不要一直跑到你。
Hey, come here.
进攻修道院最怕就波及到那个一直跑来跑去的平民。好，大家撤退。哦 ，nice spear now。
You wanna fight?
不要把我插在 bike 上面，谢谢。
Need to row our way out. More sail! Let's have a song.
If you have a friend, up we raise our shining blades, like wolf teeth they brightly glitter. Now the time for bravery causes, fearlessness shall mark our deed.
不知道这边的装备是什么。我听说打里尔的王之女的话，其实可以得到所有盔甲、所有套装。
Long before the night has fallen, our howls from under shields we heard. Spears and arrows rip the air. The roaring blades resound so grimly.
Continue later. We fight!
嘿，其实 A4 是左撇子吧？
My wolves!
要有钥匙哦。 这是什么？新的人。 hot dog 吗？应该是我听错了。钥匙到底在哪？
Done for now.
哎呦！
We'll wear you out, meaty.
Jammed. Need to get on the other side.
修起来啊！一帮。这里有什么资源吗？看起来没有啊。
No! That's new leather!
啊！
The other side must be barred. Right! Let's get back to the ship!
走，回家不是回家，去波托尔菲斯顿。
Välkommen after, Styrman.
Run up the sail! Strike up a tune. Sing, my ravens.
下一首。
Save it for later. Now is not the time. Stories must wait. Sing us a song. You Salskjal's got a story.
In the early days of the feud between Kiotve the Cruel and the Raven clan, there was a mad berserker called Kiar Robo. Kiar had pledged his battle fury to no king or jarl.
Hold on, good Skjald.
有那个，哦，
Let's sail! Pull up here! Need to cloak myself here. Go, Sunan.
OK， 在上面的场域。
Beer! This way!
You know where the happy juice is?
我家大宅钥匙被金鱼吞掉了。嗯，好哦。
Hey, you want some meat?
Yes! Let's make... Haste!
No casks here after all.
You liar! Liars! Oh, liars!
You see Hunwald's back it, drinking and jabbering as always. Hunwald, son of our elderman. Thinks himself a real wonder, slouching with the common folk. Ponce.
Ah, leave him be. If a man wants to drink in the dirt, let him.
So this is Hunwald's safe haven.
Some silver!
Though we be a Mercian Shire today, tomorrow the kingdom of Lindsey will rise again, as free as the wind on the back of my neck.
Hunwald, who is this stranger?
Eivor, come, sit. Bread and ale, please, alewife. I have been discussing my delicate situation with Alvgar here.
Lord,
He is a nobleman like me, one of Lincolnshire's sturdy thanes.
Hunwald's idea of sturdy is a mug of ale that won't tip over.
Alvgar has pledged his loyalty to my family, the House of the Ferocious Swan. With his influence and your might, we shall rid Lincolnshire of the ruffians who plague this land, once and for all.
we're going to see your father, Hunwald. That's all.
Indeed, Eivor, with speed and purpose. You are the axle to my wheel, the spark to my tinder.
为什么他的讲话好浮夸哦？
Hunwald, your father is ill, and your enemies have every advantage under the sun. Do you have a plan, or have I come all this way to watch you drink this watery piss?
Of course, my friend. I am a man of action above all else, ready to leap and dance and fight.
Listen, I've come to escort you to your father's side. We go now, or I walk.
Ah, yes, to Lincoln, away, but with care. The road between here and there is teeming with brigands who wish me dead.
You daft lump of
后面
lard.
后面，
A single Dane will not protect you against the whole of Mercia's army.
I think you're wrong, Alvgar. And here she'll prove it.
I'm hot for a fight, Snowdog. Give me half a chance, I'll stove your heathen face right in.
"当然要打啊，怎么要
All right, a
呛
quick
呛都
roll
没有
to get
拳头来
familiar
有
with the
效？
local dregs.
Won't think twice about it.
Nothing welcomes us more into the day
不要
than
用你的屁股撞我！
Is this what it means to be your friend?
We shall triumph, Eivor. We shall win this ugly row.
You're losing ground, you drunken sot!
Eivor, my bladder is bursting. I must step outside. Slash.
哎，轰我！不要跑掉啊！
Hunwald!
哦，hello hello，
Clear out, all of you, before you kick up a fire!
Jesus, my bones are aching. Could use a dip in the sea.
Shut your hinge, Chill, and stop dripping blood in my hall!
哦，我们被酿酒妇赶掉了
I。told Hunwald to stay near. Where did he wander off to?
Did you hear that scream? Sounded like Hunwald. He went out that side door.
啊，哪一个？这个门吗？
Hunwald's in
哎，
trouble.
他很烦呢。
They call this pasty whelp a lord.
Look at him, soft as unbaked bread.
他形容词好好笑、哦，就跟没有烤过面包一样软。
Jesus! He's brought a bloody Dane!
Oh, I have been struck down, pruned within an inch of my life. But I will survive. I must continue as you would, Eivor. And if I should expire, avenge me.
不要在那边窝着心里好不好？
Die!
我觉得他还蛮有趣，虽然是很烦啦，但就这个人
I live! I am alive! Heaven have mercy!
Are you hurt?
Unbelievable! The Battle of Bottleston will be remembered for years to come! Alfgar! We have won our first great victory!
Hunwald, are you hurt?
Never better,
We should get to Lincoln as quickly as we can.
Yes, you're right. Let's depart.
有点多戏，然后这其实个性还蛮可
What
爱的、哦。
horrible souls are hunting me? Me, the son of a beloved alderman. Was it naive of me to believe my status as a nobleman held some sway over the chairels and serfs of this shire? What cause have any to dishonor me?
哎，所以我们刚刚撞了面粉，然后 Eivor 就遮住自己鼻子。
Look, boats there! We could sail the waters to Lincoln, sink the ships of any enemies in our way.
好哦，你说什么就是什么。
What were you
Lord
told when the gods exiled you?
Oh, scraps of nonsense. I woke to screaming. A man grabbed me, said I was an immediate danger to my father. Ha! Horse pucky! Mercian soldiers then shackled me, rode me blindfolded to the River Wash, and told me plainly, start anew elsewhere or face death in Lincolnshire.
What did they mean?
Oh, some nonsense about me praying for his death, hungry for his inheritance.
Speak plainly, Hunwald. I cannot help you if I don't know the full story. You hold no grudge against your father?
No, never. No, I suspect the order for my exile came from on high. Perhaps one of Burgred's final orders before he was deposed.
That would surprise me. Burgred was battling Danes until the end. He had bigger things to worry over.
Perhaps you're right, he's too contained. It must have been King Alfred then.
King Alfred of Wessex? That's another kingdom entirely.
Yes, but Alfred has a fearful hatred of the Danes. He must have heard that I am courting one. A beauty who knows no equal.
Your Dane, lady love. Right.
等一下，我们是要去哪 ？OK， 继续。等一下，你为什么要呛呼我？他追求单族女性有不好吗？不要质疑他啊！为什么英格兰的领主跟领主的儿子都是这副德性啊？
Here's Lincoln, the city of my birth, the cauldron of my present sorrows.
我好想要看他跟 Eivor 互呛
Be
哦。
gentle if they spot me. Mercian guards
哎，
everywhere.
一壶
Follow
下
me.
来哦。
Right behind you, Shadow Walker. My heart beats like the drums of your dragon boat.
OK。我不知道。
Blindside the idiot! Suffer for that! Your time's up, cur!
我想说，我不是躲得很好吗？那是 Alfgar 吗？
Eivor, why does it not surprise me to see you here?
Leofrith.
Following through with chasing down Bergrid, I see.
You said it yourself. His betrayal is worth 1,000 deaths. I'm just waiting on a ship to take me to Rome.
You'll give him my regards.
Gladly.
哎，竟然会遇到那个我们之前放过，他说他杀去罗马追杀那个伯格雷德，竟然在林肯遇到。这个直接走过去会怎么样呢？
This town is your home?
It was, and should still be. Oh, to see it now fills my eyes with tears.
Save weeping for prayers. We're not inside yet.
One day I won't have to skulk around this town with my face hidden. I will walk proudly among the people I love.
How was your father the last time you saw him?
He was quite poorly, but...
But 等下他家在哪？我们走错路了吗？
I have barely enough silver to buy peat from those bandit smugglers. They hoard everything.
Hunwald! Praise God you live! I do, my dear Reaganhair. Body and soul. Tell my father his son has returned and in fighting form. It is urgent I speak with him.
I'm sorry, Lord, but your father has been taken.
Taken? When?
Weeks ago, Lord. And well ill he was when they carried him off. I wish I could say more.
Who took the Elderman? Was it soldiers or men of God?
There were men with swords, and those of the cloth. And a healer, too. One who had oft been a guest in this house.
Galwina. One of the sisters my father put great faith in. He still has friends in Lincoln. That's a good sign.
Bishop Herefrith among them. He's kept a vigil at the town hall, looking after things in your father's absence until he returns.
Will we find trouble there? At the town hall?
You mean soldiers and the like? Aye. There have been many, many more about since your father took his leave.
Right. We'll find a quiet way in if we can. Who was that fellow?
Reaganhair? He's an old fixture of my family's household. Loyal to the end.
Oh, dear.
He helps run the place, and he's known me since I was but a little lordling. A simple fellow, but worth every pinch of his salt.
Come on, let's go drink.
Clarisse, I am coming.
There's damp on the air. I fear grey cloud.
Sorry. Ale is all gone.
Hey, 没事，没事，没事。拜拜。
Oh, how can a place I once called home look so alien to me now? So harsh and unwanted. Fear not, Lincoln. I shall make you mine again.
Run home now!
我的。
Can't keep it up!
De conspecto hominum quale dilexet. Ego sum.
Be my eyes soon.
哦，要怎么过去啊？是，对啊，已经杀死了，结果他应该在实现那个挡下斧头。
Growing up, we never wanted for anything in my father's home. Bread and poultry and field fruits of all manner. I suppose this is where our servants purchased them. Lincoln's boon was ours as well.
How often did you leave your house, Hunwald?
Oh, from time to time. Yes.
这里还蛮多醉汉的。哦，哇这种转圈圈好棒哦！哎，红宝，你等一下被戳。好啊，没有人可以挡我了。
Archer, Herevrith, tell Lord Hunbeor his son has returned.
My lord, you're well.
Lord Hunwald, you should have sent forewarning of your return to avoid the violence that dogs you. Lives might have been spared.
Why so surprised to see my return, Bishop? Was I rumored dead?
Oh, worse than dead. It is my reluctant duty to report the rumor that you were lost in the north, bedding a Dane on some squalid farm.
不是我，不是我。
I'm not the Dane he's been plowing, and I don't own a farm.
I know you mean well, Bishop, but there's no cause to insult Swanborough's honor. You leave my lady love out of this.
Ah, your mystery Dane has a name. Sadly, the people of the Shire will hardly be comforted. Now that you have swelled your father's tolerance for pagans into a sin.
I have no patience for insults and rumor.
不是一起侍奉了吧？应该是 A 伯会把他送下去见那个赫尔。
Lord Hunbeor has gone, I'm afraid. He would not say where to, but I'm sure he will return shortly. Once the storm has passed.
What on earth do you mean by that? What storm?
Your father feared for his life, Hunwald. In his weakened state, he could not defend himself. Not against a Dane, certainly.
How dare
A
you?
伯的表情。
Eivor is above reproach.
See this from my view, Hunwald. You arrive after a strange absence, with a hired Viking in tow, demanding to see your father. This does not, in my estimation, imply benign intentions.
If I meant to murder you, these stones would be slick with your gore already.
Such violence. Good heavens. God must have purpose for you pagans in his holy plan, but I confess to utter bafflement.
Hunwald, your father was at my hospice for a time, but he left of his own accord without saying a word. That's all we know.
Little Thread 真的很奇怪，他给我的对
We
不
should
对
leave
劲。
this young lord to his scaring thoughts. There is nothing more of use we can say to him.
Take care, my boy.
你为什么那语气很奇怪啊 ？Take care， 拜
Stay
拜。
within these walls where you're safest. I will have a look around, see what I can learn about your father.
If my father spent time at the hospice here, the healers who work there may know something. Talk to them if you can. Find out what they know.
啊，看到哼我就会想起那个 Chillbed， 我们的 Chillbed， 该死的 Evar。
Something on your mind?
Eivor, I realize the strides you've taken to aid me. My oath to you will last an eternity.
You will owe me a blood oath when all our work is done.
Blood? Dear Lord.
Wait here till I return.
他真的很戏剧化。等一下，我去上个厕所，马上回来。目前，我还不太确定婚后会发生什么事情啦。但我们目前只有遇到一个王储吧。
When did you last see the Elderman?
Leave us be. It is not your place to be asking such questions.
这个没有威胁选项。
Can your god speak through you, Herefrid? Can you tell me where the Elderman is?
Our lord is not a trained dog who speaks on command. My goodness.
他很讨厌我们，看得出来，感觉得出来。这身高你是带着保镖吧？治疗师在哪？直走有同步点跟技能书。
Must be black from the other side.
啊！发生什么事了？那个盾牌。
Hunwald's father was recuperating here not long ago. Someone may have seen him depart.
可恶，我不喜欢戴斗篷，不要一直强迫我戴斗篷。
Do you know where your Elderman is?
I can tell you a few things, but not here in the open. Follow me.
好哦，但是你可以起来吗？嘿 ，Hello。
This is far enough. Tell me what you know.
Oh, I know loads of things about our Elderman. I know his favorite foods. I know when his bedclothes get changed. And I know he hates being bled with leeches. That sort of thing.
But where has he gone?
Ah, where? I have no bloody idea. Is that what you asked me?
Forget it.
哦，好哦。我实在不想知道什么时候换床单，不要跟我说。
Are you the head sister?
Please,
don't hurt me. These poor souls need me.
Calm, sister. Lord Hunwald sent me. He asked me to speak with the people here.
Hunwald? That's not a name I expected to hear again.
No harm will come to you or those you care for. I'm only looking for your elderman.
I'd be risking my neck telling you anything. And if my head rolls, these sick and ailing folk will follow me to the grave.
Your elderman would agree, so the sooner I find him, the more quickly these prowling gods will leave your hospice.
That's a pleasant thought. Our lord was in a
他们
bad
已
way
经
here,
刚才把外面
and
被我
getting
杀了。
worse, in spite of our efforts. Then, quite against my instruction, some guards moved him out. I overheard them talking about a bathhouse. There's no working bathhouse in Lincoln. So, I gather they meant the old ruins just south of here, by the eastern walls.
Ruins just south of here. I will look there. Thank you.
I pray you find him. He's in desperate need of care.
对啊，那个第一个修女真的以为是要聊八卦，而且因为要聊八卦，所以才帮我们代理嘛。等一下，我先爬一下同步点，不然等一下要跑回来。嗯，维京传奇的浴场，没有，因为我没有看维京传奇，所以我不太确定那个他们的浴场发生什么事。
Let's go hooded here.
哇，好绿哦！这是什么？看到就要下去哦！到底为什么有两个人在下面啊？就这样啊，没有了。然后技能树在哪？不是技能树，这个叫做能力。隔壁洞。其实我听到浴场的，我会想到起源，我们的霸业恪守是在浴场断的。
Hang on.
罗马浴场吗？哦，我怎么进去呢？这是图书馆吧？我记得有个成就是要跑步的方式，然后撞破那些可以破坏的东西，我就 解开那个技能之后就一直在用，在累积。看起来钥匙是在后面。啊，我知道这是那个抄经的地方啦，突然想起来。那个之前官方跟法国发行商出的那个6页短漫画里面就有提到抄经者这个职业。哦，我觉得不舒服，密集恐惧症。是说我到现在还没有收集到提尔的踹击。浴场在哪？对，当初识字跟会写字应该不多，而且他们除了那个抄经之外，还有那种彩绘经书的人。
It weren't wise to let those Mercians nobles use our tunnels, if you ask me.
What choice do we have? At least this way they'll leave us be.
They killed one of their own. What's to stop them from splitting our skulls as well?
Because they fear us, see? No one takes us for fools. You got it.
是歌利亚巨人呢。就比较像以前那种小时候会看那种有图画的书吧，应该相同意思，比较好理解。郡长不在家，喜欢这个名称。好像1.04改版之后，现在点火会有小动作，因为之前都是就砰，然后火就亮起来，像现在这样子。但是现在是有火盆或蜡烛的时候，手会特别伸过去了。
These tunnels run deep. Was the Elderman fleeing to a hideaway beneath Lincoln?
没有，一开始没有，一开始就是走过去，然后亮，然后我记得是我到改版之后，我才发现有小动作。不是啊，按错了。 对啊，起码只能用踹的。可能维基人不习惯，应该说不擅长马上作战吧。
This area is off limits.
看到这都会想到那个 Skyrim 碰到会出声音。
More Mercians traipsing across our remains of Bolingbroke without someone demanding some ungodly deal.
All this traffic has made smuggling.
I don't do this. Always
我看不到他在哪，我按太快了。哒哒。
we bend the Mercian crown.
起源可以马上作战啊，然后奥德赛也是。
Damn it! You're in pieces!
哪里？
Stay away from me!
哦，为什么这里有人？真是被我们撞到了。应该是动作吧，他们要有各种动作要顺畅的话，不是就是摸开，就是要用手提啊。用手提其实很花时间的。钥匙啊，钥匙在这里吗？不对。其实如果要增加动作多样性的话，就是要将武器的种类缩减，但这样子可能又要被骂说只有袖剑或者只有单一武器又太少了。我看不太到，好黑哦。
There was fighting here. About what? A violent struggle between nobles and bandits. The bandits did not fare so well.
我记得这附近有钥匙，但是我不知道钥匙去哪。算了，随便吧。
A noble's cloak with the image of a swan. Looks like the Eldermen passed this way.
枭雄就剑杖跟 kukri 弯刀，然后就那样。哇，那时候有导入什么2杀、3杀跟4杀，所以他可能都将那个精力放在那上面了。烧起来，烧起来！耶，成就解开。 这种钥匙会在下面哦。
I know a lonely door that would love to meet this key.
文，受到萨克逊人的委托。酒醉英国人。
A Saxon nobleman paid some bandits for permission to sneak through these tunnels on their way to Bolingbroke Castle. Mercian nobles made a deal with some bandits, paid them hush money to let them sneak through these caves. When the time came, the bandits ambushed the nobles, but it did not end well for the bandits. In the struggle, the Elderman's cloak was torn off, but he got away and headed east for Bolingbroke Castle. That's my best lead.
哇，柏林布鲁克。
Fresh air.
哦，有鱼啊，鱼啊！其实我也不太确定英国人吃什么、沙威玛吗？啊？哦，不是，哦。很想说什么东西，突然进入战斗状态。
Help, please!
听起来是一个很夸张的人。
The pain is unbearable. I cannot.
What happened? Were you bit?
Oh yes, snake bit, just like you. Attack! Our brothers and sisters have churned the very soil of this sacred land. No more. You're going back north where you belong. We will rid England of your kind for good.
这两个人倒地也倒太久吧？我第一次遇到敌人倒地倒这么久的，然后人嘞。
Not a hair.
Thanks for your contribution.
哦，谢谢你们的钱，感谢赞助。哦，继续。哎，有书哎。哦，好远哦。先过去。
I should be cautious around here.
Bye bye. 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 Bye.
That's enough.
Sunan, guide me.
哇，他在这么远哦。还是先去拿装备啊。 这不是最后还要再攻城吧？政变嘛，这一代的确到处推翻人家的政权。我们有巩固的吗？
So slow.
好像还没有巩固这个应该算巩固吧，毕竟是原本郡长的儿子啊。谁的准形成我的不稳？刺激哦！ 所以我们钥匙拿了，不是那个一进去，这地方看起来不能，应该说什么？没办法隐藏啊，所以就只好全杀了。不要跑！里面的人是不会出来的。 我只是要拿装备而已。就是要这样子啊！哎呀，被打了。在这么小的地方拿长矛是作弊哦。一切都要怪。 不是因为要拿装备，所以得拿到钥匙。钥匙在方旗长旗手上。不要告诉我们，最后还要在你是要瞄哪里？ We are attacked. 一人攻城。好，我们是为了拿装备跟知识之书，所以就将全城的人都屠了。 我记得任务目标在那一层啊。
I'm on the right track. That keep is well protected.
God's name is his own.
Finisher! We have the advantage.
我身上为什么是油？这是可以点火的意思吗？不行，烧不起来。为什么那么油啊？没有燃烧啊。不过他刚刚说郡长是自己囚禁自己的，是什么意思啊？
So firm is your loyalty. None know me as well as you do.
哎，他在自言自语哎。
Thank you, Lord. It is now time for your bath. May I wash you? Yes, good, good. Time for the washing. The very last washing. Very good indeed.
死掉了吗？
There now, my lord. All is prepared. Shall we begin the washing? Hey, who comes? Welcome, stranger. Are you here to pay tribute to our Lord Ealdorman?
I heard voices as I entered. Were you speaking with him? Does his Hugr speak through you?
I am not sure what to call it precisely. Words form in my mind, and I give them voice. Often they sound like my dear lord.
Pa.
Can I ask a favor of him? On behalf of his son, Hunwald?
You could try, but he never speaks when others are present.
Hunwald deserves to know the truth about his father's fate. He's owed an inheritance and deserves a chance to become Ealdorman himself.
All in good time, I imagine.
No, now.
When the guards put him in my care, I was told to keep all this a secret. Until the appointed time. When I asked who gave these orders, they struck me. I wish I could say more.
I have seen all I need to, but Hunwald will need proof.
Of course. You're welcome to search through his effects, though I'm not sure what trinket would best serve your purpose.
I'll find something. Foul rat droppings everywhere.
Even in death, my lord is a friend to all of God's creatures.
你真的怪怪的，怕。
I do not know what this is, and I'd rather not ask.
Yes, I thought the same. Troubling.
A box of musty clothing, and a brooch with a crest. The house of the ferocious swan. This will do. I'll return this brooch to Hunwald in Lincoln. I hope the poor boy can withstand such ill news. Dried herbs and berries, crushed into powder.
The time between my lord's departure and his burial is longer than usual. My lord must keep up appearances for his upcoming rites.
这里真的很可怕啊！跑。哦，婚后是林赛氏族的吗？应该说林赛王朝。 没有，应该是他被带走是重现，但是我们不知道他被带走是在什么时候，在那之前，应该说多早以前发生的。看起来他尸体腐烂成这样，应该很久以前了。尤其呼我又被丢出去，又被赶出去那么久。不是。钱。几个礼拜前，那尸体腐烂成那样，蛮有可能的。所以他基本上就带过去没多久就死了。而且他们还有像刚刚那个谁高薇娜有说，他们要保持他的仪容，所以他死蛮久了。这一次是比较直白的讲到死掉，然后尸体就放着，蛮残酷的。然后之前 AC 就是带过，这个人死掉了，拜拜，然后就什么都不知道就继续了。没有中。我希望这边的警卫，还在哦。
Eivor, what news?
Your father is dead.
Wait, what?
The sigil of Hunbeor's house. I found it near his body.
No. No, this cannot be. He was strong, a pillar of Lincolnshire. He cannot be gone. He...
这一代看起来士兵就
Oh, you poor boy.
不会搬尸
I'm
体
so,
的。
so sorry.
I am a man, Archer. Do you hear me? I am a man and I am my father's son. Do not forget it.
Keep steady, Hunwald. You are now the head of your house.
Another swan takes flight. Only I remain, last in a line of dwindling nobles.
I'm sorry, Hunwald. I had already asked a priest to administer last rites when your father disappeared.
What?
I didn't tell you sooner because I thought by some miracle he had survived.
You lied to me!
You silly, sobbing moon calf. Will you never grow up?
啊，家怪怪的。
Lord have mercy on that woman. She should have said something. It was her duty to say something.
啊，所以啊，对，因为缺我是 Mercy and King 啊。
Hunwald was the son of an Elderman. Will he take his father's seat?
The title's not hereditary, but he can plead his case before a Shire moot. King Ceolwulf must then ratify the decision.
Explain how this works, your Shire moot.
A moot is a meeting of lords. We convene from time to time to steer the course of our Shire.
It was always my intention to convene a moot, but between our troubles in Lincoln and the bandits' raids, we slipped into a pattern of convenience.
Someone in the Shire wants Hunwald dead. If I have to assemble an army to make sure this meeting is not an ambush, I will.
The Shire moot is a lawful, godly assembly. Hunwald will be safe, as will you be.
Apart from Hunwald, who else will stand for the Elderman's seat?
If I may be so bold, I should like to put my name forward. Under my care, this Shire has found some peace this past month.
I will offer my name as well. My family has ancient ties to this land, and I am proud to say I have forged quite a friendship with the Danes to the north.
Good. My priest will spread word of the moot across the Shire and will convene in a few days' time.
Do visit my estate, Eivor. I have something for you. Something I think you'll enjoy.
I'll find the time.
Eivor, a word if you don't mind.
Is the word Christ or pagan?
I deeply regret my churlish ways when we first met. I did not treat you as my god commands, with kindness and love.
Love is a difficult feeling to command.
Yes, quite. In any case, thank you for putting this mystery to rest. I do hope we'll see you at the moot.
怎么突然间大家都要跟我结盟了呢？对啊，瞬间翻脸。
With Hunbeorth's death an open secret, Hunwald's enemies may strike again. I should find him before they do.
Archer went to console him. I should follow her.
Best of luck at the coming Shire moot, Bishop.
I would tell you my fate is in the hands of our Lord, but somehow I believe that won't be the whole story.
You fear something?
I fear everything these days, in small doses.
不要说了，视角。阿乔跟呼我哭着跑走了。对，为什么这里有人？Alfgar 叫我们去他家庄园。阿乔。Alfgar 庄园在哪？哦 ，OK， 好，我这个名字跟那个之前什么 Tona 斯塔迪尔，所以这边也是什么艾夫加塔迪的。我觉得那边应该有意义才对啊。啊，呼唤跑掉了。
Archer, where is Hunwald?
I tried to console him, but he pushed me away. I love the boy, I do. But I fear what would happen if he took his father's title. He's fragile and scattered. I saw him ride north, following the paved Roman road. To the old tall tree where he often passed time with his father, I imagine.
What devil put you up to all this deception?
I wasn't put up, Eivor. I felt compelled to carry on for the good of the Shire. Until I knew the truth.
A pretty answer for an ugly lie.
Congregentur ad Marcus et dixit ad vulgares de terra
哎，我的马呢？它大树。总之，先去找 Alfgar 好了。母马谁？他的那个吗？他的单族爱人是叫什么 ？Swanborough。但是我记得那个谁，我他们家徽是天鹅，他目前的爱人名称是 Swanborough。他确定不是因为他名字有 Swan 的音喜欢他的吗？有驴子啊
！Eivor, I'm pleased you came.
你不是军爵吗？你家感觉好，好，那好吗？平凡。
Welcome to my estate, old friend.
Thane Alfgar. It's an impressive amount of land you oversee.
Quite right. I often get lost swimming to my island in this flowing sea of wheat.
You're flush with land and crops, to be sure. You're a brave man to flaunt your riches from this lonely hill.
It's not bravery, it's trust. I trust the respect I've earned keeps Saxon and Dane alike from temptation.
You said you had something to show me when we last spoke. What did you mean?
Yes, I did. Observe. This fine specimen belonged to our beloved elderman, Hunbeort, before his untimely passing.
然后呢？
He left it here when we last hunted together. I now wish you to have it.
This has a feeling of a bribe, Alfgar. Are you trying to win my favor for some reason?
Bribe you? Heavens no. This is a simple gift of thanks for solving the mystery of Hunbeort's disappearance. Now, take it and come hither. I've a rousing hunt planned for the two of us.
这是太简了啦。
Leave aside talk of politics and shire moats. Let us enjoy the fruits of my land together.
We're hunting or fruit picking?
Both, if you like. Whatever you fancy. I'm generous with the yields of my estate, as you will see.
Eivor 满脸问
To be
号。
plain, Eivor, a great bear has been badgering my estate for weeks. I must do away with it, if only to prevent a future tragedy.
You brought me here to hunt a bear.
Yes, and I'm so pleased you agreed to come. I suspect you know better than most that I have what it takes to lead this shire. Though its line of kings is old and ended, the people of this land still teems with life, with promise. But today, the shire languishes. It needs the guidance of new blood.
Like me.
I'm sorry?
I'm the definition of new blood. It may be I should put my name in for Elderman.
Eivor，不
There
错。
it is, that dark sense of humor. Blunt as a hammer, eh? Like the one carried by your thunder god. I don't recall the name.
Go on.
对啊，我们为什么不能报名呢？啊！不要过来！啊！Alfgar， 不要跑啊！
Are we hunting Algar, or is it your hope that I'll braid your hair?
Hunting, definitely. The bear's lair should be nearby.
应该蛮多欧洲王室都是吧。
My old friend Grim. How wonderful to see you here. What a pleasant surprise.
What surprise? I came as you requested.
Yes, and how is Grimsby? How are all the other Danes?
I can't speak for all Danes, but I am well, and itching for a hunt as you made plain in your message this morning.
Yes, that's right. Very good. Speaking of Danes, I'd like to introduce you to Eivor. Perhaps you know each other, as one Dane to another.
对啊，我们是从挪威来的，我们不是丹族人哦。
I am Norse, actually. Something you might learn by asking. Well met, Grim. Glad to have you along.
Hey, Eivor. Did he lure you here as well with the promise of a hunt?
Yes, hunting a bear. That's the point of all this. We're hunting, I promise.
There's a cave just up the hill there. Seems a likely place for a lair.
If the beast is as large as Alfgar claims, it'll take all 3 of us to bring it down.
I'm game. Let's get a new fur cloak, shall we?
维多利亚好像他也是将
There's all
白血
manner of
病带
beasts
入
in this
欧
forest.
洲王
If
室
we
的
don't find
人
the
之
bear,
一吗？
we'll find something worth our supper.
I have a divine rule over the land on my estate. God shall provide. Have no worry.
记得之前2代的时候，曾经就是好奇去查那个谁 Katarina Sforza 嘛，然后就发现其实那时候戴安娜王妃是她的后代，所以就某种意义而言，就真的是以前的王家血统一直保存到现在，然后大家都有互相关联了。我们在这边干嘛？找熊吗？
This is the threshold of a beast's home. There's no doubting that. That's not a bear. Wolf.
And not a bear in sight.
Grim 去哪？喂！
Algar. Eivor. There's something you'll want to see here.
Is that? That smoke? My God! My estate is burning like a twig!
Soon to be a sea of fire.
Eivor! You're skilled enough, and I can't tell you how to handle this, but please! My God, help me with this!
I'm in this fight with you. A clutch of puny Mercians won't frighten me.
Best not to draw attention here.
Where's Alfgar, bloody Dane lover?
Burn this! Get them down!
可是我记得我们已经麦西亚是我们的盟友啊，所以为什么要攻击我们？你要去哪？啊，这是什么啦？我不懂。好可怕哦！看到公鸡冲过来比看到士兵冲过来可怕。
Blindside the idiot! Mercian dogs.
鸡的攻击力还好啦，但是它们攻击性很高啊，吓死我了。
Hey, fellas! We should be raising it! Flee on!
里面有东西吗？没有。对 ，Elf God 在哪？我没看，对我刚刚看错，我看成你们攻击力，对他们攻击性真的很高，到底为什么？
The men who would see you burn are dead. Let's get these fires out.
Agreed.
所以那头熊在哪？
What a mess. A sea of ashes. I thank you, Eivor, for doing what you could.
You're a man of many riches, Algar. You can rebuild.
To be sure. But I do not look forward to the toilet. Sweet Lord in heaven! The bear is returned!
现在是怎么回事？啊，好可爱哦！
Away, beast! Away! You won't trouble me any longer!
Algar, careful!
他刚刚被我们射中脚之后，就坐在那里，有点可爱，但是有点可怜。
There, you see? Didn't I promise you a rousing hunt? Brilliant! Simply brilliant!
没有刺激啊！为什么要站这么好？哦，没了吗？任务线就这样吗？好吧。对啊，他的确蛮欢乐的。 我还没有玩那个阿迪亚图，所以应该很可怕吧？我听说那款不是真实性还蛮高的。刚刚的那个声音是我的马吗？不是吧？
I need your eyes, my friend.
这里没有动物啊，怕。还是在洞穴里面。也是啊，目前主角攻击力有点，也不是有点高，就这个郡来讲，是有点超过啊。好吧，没有看到什么东西，就单纯是声音而已嘛。
Survey the area soon.
Here!
these woods. I remember the days we spent here together. Here upon this spot. Ducking in... Hello? Eivor? Is that you? Eivor, what a pleasant surprise. Would you drink with me?
Hunwald.
Come, sit. Stay with me a while and contemplate... Contemplate the view.
欣赏，
Let's have a drink. To the memory of your father.
Skål.
Here we go, a sailing among the leaves so green.
Do not gorge on grief, nor give in to sadness. But let your aching love light the mead of your eyes, and lead you to triumph.
That is quite lovely. My father would have liked you. He liked all those who could swing a sword and speak a verse with ease.
He had a large heart and a love for his people. I think I would have liked him too.
He and I used to wander up this way all the time. He would take me hunting, and I would catch the most wretched little things if I caught anything at all. I was a rubbish hunter. But he always said he was proud. Each and every time.
A toast. To your father, Lord Hunbeorth of Lincolnshire. He may have dwindled from this world in death, but in life he was as stalwart as this tree.
A wise old oak. Yes.
Skull!
Skull. And then my father says, it's the right goat, but it's the wrong end. Oh, my Swanborough loves that one. She has a great sense of humor, my lady love. Father would have liked her.
Right. Your Dane lady love. She
对了嘛
sounds lovely.
Eivor
Too lovely to be real.
You know what? We should visit her. We should go to Grimsby. Yes, there's no time to lose.
After you.
后面那个是什么？是小孩子吗？
Nothing like drinking and riding to jostle your troubles away.
And the contents of your gut.
这是小孩子吧？在那个画雨伞，然后把他名字写上去那个，真的，小孩子。应该有吧，大概吧。
Before I let it pass, Hunwald, I spoke with Alfgar before this. He gifted me a weapon of your father's. Should I find that odd?
I'm not sure. They often went hunting together, so it's not strange that he should have something of my father's.
You do not want it yourself, as a memento mori?
No. You're better suited to such gifts. I'm a talker, not a fighter. Now come and enjoy the splendor of my shire.
You Saxons and your tiny splendor. You have never seen mountains, have
好
you?
呛哦！
Or deep fjords like a giant's axe wound. Or towering falls that steam in the dead of winter. Snow sparkling like a blanket of jewels. That is splendor.
Well, if your homeland is so splendorful, why come to England at all?
You cannot grow crops on a blanket of jewels.
Ha! Very true.
I'll admit, your countryside
Splendid.
does take the breath away.
Quite so. I love this land. And should I follow my father's footsteps, I shall do my solemn duty to protect her. I know many think me foolish, inexperienced, but I would ask that they judge me by my future hopes, not my past.
What was that?
Birds, Abel! Has no one told them today is a day of grief?
Shh. Quiet.
Oh.
Hide or fight, Hunwald! Now!
So slow! Father, give me strength.
原来刚刚是老百姓嘛！不要叫我救命啊！
You will pay.
Target! Shoot it! Too slow!
我是觉得哼我这个人还蛮讨喜的啦，虽然他蠢蠢的。
Kill you! Together, lads!
然后 Alfgard 刚刚那个，他想要贿赂我们太明显了。
You're dead! Dead!
然后那个 Leo Press 双面人变化太大，我觉得应该都不会有人喜欢 Leo Press 吧？是 Leo Press 吗？
That's twice they tried to kill you, Hunwald.
And twice failed.
We had luck, but if you're not more careful, they will succeed.
的确啦，
Someone in
之后应该
Mercia
就死
wants
掉
you
了。
dead, and they'll kill anyone in the way to see it done.
Yes, including my dear Swanborough, my lady love. Come, let us hurry away.
I am serious, Hunwald. Are you hearing me?
Plain and clear. Follow me.
Hunwald, are you sure this place is safe?
The safest spot in the Shire, yes. Here I am with a chance to be Alderman, but I have yet to prove myself worthy. To you, to the Shire, to her. I can do nothing without my darling lady. You've made me realize how much I've neglected her through this fatal stupor of mine.
This I must see for myself.
他一直强调他的那个 Lady Lover， 应该是真的冷吧？我很怕到时候看到是一只天鹅。但我觉得 AC 如果到时候我们看到一只天鹅，好像也不太意外。哦，有骰牌哎！
Yashti! Can you hear me?
Oh, thank the heavens! There she is!
Looking for someone?
My husband. He was not supposed to leave home on his own. I fear he has fallen asleep somewhere.
Fallen asleep?
Yes, a curse he has carried his whole life. At any moment, his eyes roll back and his body simply collapses.
Dangerous to be out there on his own. You think he would have gotten far?
His bag is gone. I fear he may have taken it to go fruit picking down south near the old ruins. Bjarti, where are you?
I will keep an eye out for him.
Thank you. He snores, if that helps.
哎，非常没有帮助啊！大家都在打呼，你在说什么啊？哦，不是天鹅，好。
Hunwald, I thought for sure you'd be dead. Why didn't you send word?
It has been far too long, my little jewel. I'm so very sorry for that.
他的笑容蛮可爱的啊。
I'm fine, my love. I wilted without you,
对
but，still
我
I
以为
grow.
会是天鹅。
And who is this?
Ah, yes. I am proud to present Eivor of the Raven clan.
Hello, Eivor. A pleasure to meet you.
And you, Swanborough. I wasn't sure what to make of Hunwald's stories, yet here you are.
Surprised to find a Dane by his side?
Not quite. I'm surprised to find a Saxon at yours. Hunwald seems to endear himself to all sorts.
Eivor agreed to help me find my father. But I'm afraid it hasn't gone as well as I'd hoped.
What's happened?
My father is dead. Died of a cruel disease, apparently. Then shunted off to a cellar for burial.
Oh, my love, I'm sorry.
And someone in your shire wants to make sure Hunwald follows his father to the grave.
Let them try. I'll cut their throats.
A shire moot will soon be held. Hunwald should stay here out of sight until he can attend.
What if I left it all behind, my love? Forget my father's seat. What if I stayed here with you? Just the two of us.
Hunwald, no. This Shire must be led with courage and heart. Follow in your father's footsteps and lead the Shire as he did.
我还蛮喜欢这个 Swanborough 的，她感觉是一个蛮有智慧的女性。
Whatever strength you lack, you have in Swanborough. Heed her advice.
Yes. If anyone can lift my spirits in time for the Shire moot, it's you, my dear.
Come inside and rest your bumbling bones, love. Be well, Eivor, and thank you.
Keep watch over that one. Men have come for him more than once.
My blade will keep him safe.
I do not doubt it.
而且她还蛮狠的。
The Shire moot will start soon. I should return to Lincoln to see that it goes well.
我们刚刚那个女子是说我们要去南边的遗迹。遗迹是这里吗？等一下，骰牌先打一场。只是觉得斯旺波罗还蛮符合他名字啊，因为其实天鹅蛮凶狠的嘛。然后他名字发音又带有天鹅的发音，就英文而言了。
Oh, Orlok. I know this game well.
Have a seat, will you?
Let's do this then.
All right then. Come.
你的骰子为什么在你上面？啊！我希望那个实体的骰牌赶快出来。哦 shoot！ 哦，那个太阳光我看不清楚，我以为这个我完全没有指到神的眷顾。打。希望台湾那时候会进啊，希望没有进的话，就是从国外买啦。
This will do.
3，其实没有用过这个新的骰子，试试看。禁用的，嘿，确定。这就会像那个TRPG 那样子，要发挥一点想象力啊。觉得到时候如果真的有那种现实比赛的话，就是要准备这种破旧布，然后旁边要点蜡烛啊，然后生命的那个要去捡真的石头来放，然后再放一个那种古老硬币，就很有 feel 了。333。为什么我觉得他要做什么大事？怕？他有什么？斯寇地，哦，弗雷，布拉吉，好痛哦！哎、三是怎么回事？要死掉了啊！
I have you cornered now.
哈，我有那个索尔雷吉，我赢了。
Good game.
No. I played perfectly. Another round?
拜拜。
I've had enough of this.
我要去南方，帮他找会打呼的丈夫回来。
Come home!
你们为什么要全部窝在那棵树上？应该有多种解法，因为我们之前遇到就是把人抬上去嘛，然后他那时候被坏人抓走，然后事件就跳出来说结束了。但是我们如果把那些坏人杀掉之后，那个人会特别跟你说谢谢，所以其实应该有看任务的状态吧。
Cast about this land, my friend. Well,
那个好像是可以放着，是不是？然后也可以把，哇，拜拜。但也可以把叶子射下来啊。他的先生去哪？
Show me.
啊，这是什么？我是把叶子射下来，我没有去找他爸，所以真的可以去找他爸吗？如果是的话，那就是真的像你说的有2种解法。对不起，因为我把叶子射下来之后，我已经没办法接。不过我觉得依照 AC 这一代蛮多隐藏细节的话，是真的可以帮他找爸爸回来吧。所以那个人，不是那里，不是那里。不要！我现在等级打不赢，我上次连分离尔都打不赢了，现在应该也才180吧，差太多了。先同步一下，在哪？但她的丈夫到底在哪？还没，因为分离尔是多少？280吧。我现在多少？现在不到200啊。那个我就之后再来听吧。
Archer, is everything ready? The Shire Moot will soon begin. Will you join us, Eivor? We'd be comforted by your presence. Yes, I'm curious to see this Shire Moot for myself. I will follow.
我比较想要毛遂自荐，不然哥哥回来之后我还有位置吗？
12 able lords of Lincolnshire have already cast their stones, but they have reached a tie. 4 votes for each man. It now falls to you to break this impasse.
Me? By whose order?
You have earned the trust of our 3 candidates, it seems.
Even our bishop has found a certain fondness for your hardy spirit.
Alfgar and Hunwald were attacked recently, and your bishop remains fearful. It's clear someone wants this stopped.
They tried, yes, but they did not succeed. Praise be to God.
I kept them safe, not your god.
I pray that God guides your vote today, and not the devil, as I fear.
How are you, Lord?
Have I heard aright? That you have come to break us from our deadlock?
I have, Lord.
Oh,
Have you any
那
advice
个是什
before
么
I
神
vote?
漂移？
Lord Hundbeor was a bold and honest man, if somewhat reckless. I see the same qualities in his son. Therefore, Hunwald is my man.
King Ceolwulf's attendant, aren't you?
Aye. The king sends his love and support. Whatever happens here today shall have his full blessing.
He's learning fast. Good man. Good evening, Alfgar.
Eivor, I hope it's not untoward of me to solicit your support, but I do need it. The vote is closer than a cat's whisker.
It is a difficult choice, Alfgar. Know that I won't make it lightly.
Good, good. But let me say unreservedly that I am the man who will lead Lincolnshire into progress and victory.
I do not doubt your convictions, Lord.
我突然想起一件事，我们之前好像莫名捡到一个叫什么墓葬的线索。墓葬是谁？嘿。哦，墓葬写的纸条。哈，哈，告诉他去用保证大量银子来交换士兵偶尔的协助。他要去见艾尔夫加斯通农庄。我们刚刚没有调查，对吧？来不及啊！
Lambakjöt þykir mér allt. All belgurinn angaði af reiki. Muni það vera bryni húði og einstu gróðurspó. Fékk honum okkar fyrst sem sveinarnir skur.
Grim, good to see you again.
A hearty hello, Drenger. Seems Britain is getting quite used to the idea of Danes stalking her shores.
Where do you fall in this contest, Grim? Alfgar is a friend of yours, is he not?
He is, and a good man as well. But I cast my stone for the bishop.
The bishop? That's an odd strategy.
These Christians are easy to nudge about. So desperate they are to avoid a good fight, they'll agree to most anything a Dane says.
他长得，不对，他这是光头，他有头发。 但他为什么投给主教？这很特别。
A vote for Hunwald will return the House of the Ferocious Swan to its former glory.
Bishop.
Eivor, I must thank you for your fearless participation in our moot.
I'm surprised to hear you vouched for me, Bishop.
I surprised myself, to be honest. But I felt it would be a good test of God's faith in my judgment. Under my guidance, this Shire is crawling back from a decade of lawlessness. God knows the love that lives in my heart for the people of Lincolnshire. I pray now that he guides your hand accordingly.
Quite a gambit, Bishop. Mad enough to work, it may be.
Well then, I thank you, for what it's worth. God go with you.
你不是在那边吗？
How fare you, Lord?
My prayers are fervent and my will is strong, Eivor. If I am Elderman, I will bring joy to this Shire.
There is more to good leadership than merrymaking. You must be strong and stern and willing to take risks.
Of course, of course. Strength and wisdom and fortitude and all that. I shall rise above the peat moss of mediocrity. Have no fear.
That is good to hear.
听起来很不可靠，但是听起来很开心。糟糕，这是不是要存个档啊？好怕发生什么事哦。存。木杖是一名贵族。秘密团体的成员放逐了郡长的儿子。这个头发啊，就你啊！木杖就是宗教信仰里面会出现的、啊，就哦，我以为你是你是叫我不要看木杖，我以为你是叫我不要看那个谁，钩刀。
Which of these sad puppets will dance best when you call upon them?
It is not for myself I must cast the stone, but for my clan. Who will serve us best in a time of true need?
You can never be certain where you stand in another's heart. Choose only for yourself.
All three have strengths and weaknesses.
当然要欢乐郡长喽。
Hunwald is not the most cunning or clever, but he has heart and spirit. Both go a long way in times of need.
也可以考虑哦。
Though tinged with arrogance, Alvgard is competent and wealthy. He'd be a good alderman, but a faithful ally? The bishop can be stuffy and wallows in Christian piety. But he is wisest of the three, and has already proven himself. Hunwald both go...
当然是欢乐郡长。
Lead your shire with pride, ferocious swan.
那个天鹅也太好笑了。
It is decreed by this lawful shire moot that the Alderman of Lincolnshire shall be... son of our dear and departed Lord Hundbjorn, Lord Hunwald of Lincolnshire.
好可爱哦。
I don't know what to say. I thank you. Deeply, madly, humbly. What more can I say? I don't know. I miss my father. I'd sooner see him standing here than... Well, I will do my best. For each and every one of you.
Let us all raise our cups. A toast to our new alderman.
Skål.
As all well know, this Shire Moot's decision is not final, but advisory. It now falls to our newly anointed King Ceolwulf to ratify our choice. To this end, we need not worry. Ceolwulf is a friend to Saxon and Dane alike, and he is sure to approve the results. Our good and noble friend, Arthelswith.
A septic rot has overtaken this shire. A sickness for which there is only one cure.
Your Grace! What is this?
Nobles of Lincolnshire, stand fast!
For the glory of the ancients, leave none alive!
Steel yourself, Hunwald.
Mother of God! Another battle!
Hold steady, Elderman. How many armies
谁在旁边一直跑来跑去？不要跑来跑去啊！你们。
God welcomes a new Elderman.
哦，不要敲我！我怕投给主教，主教当选的第一句话就是处死轰我之类的。
Bastard bishop. What's his endgame? This one's gone. Find those who still draw breath. Polish your ass, Hunwald. The Ealdorman's seat is yours. As your war council, I suggest you waste no time in catching this grief tosser. He won't be far.
We should first bury our dead, no?
That choice is yours to make, Ealdorman.
Yes. Yes, of course. We'll bury our dead, then raise a feared.
对，这个时候应该赶快去抓他，不然我们就要攻城了。不要再攻城了。
I am at a loss for words. A trusted man of the cloth. I will pray for these martyrs and tend to the remaining wounded until the last man walks free.
Be well, Archer.
And you, Eivor. May God or the gods protect you.
The Valkyries have little to choose from. So many innocents cut down.
Herefrith, the bogman's the shit-eater. The devil has him, that's plain to see.
Bloody murderer! Our Shire! What remains? My heaven waits.
我一直以为这是矮人，那个比例让我觉得他是矮人。我在哪里啊？
Is with only chair on Silje.
Wait till later. Situation.
我们军长在哪？好远哦！
A bold attack, and in broad daylight. The hatred that eats at that man must be ravenous.
What news, Hunwald?
We've learned that Herefrith rode for the fort at Annikastre following the massacre. I have assembled a feard there. Quite a large one, in fact. They eagerly await your orders, Eivor.
You mean your orders, Ealdorman?
Ah, yes, that's right. My orders. Which are... Which are what, exactly?
Who can say? Ride with me to your camp and we'll find out together.
其实 A4 还蛮有
Heribreath was a
自知
friend
之
of
明，
my
就是他
father's
也
and
不会
always so
越
dear
权
to
啊。
me. I don't understand what possessed him.
郡
He
长
invoked the
郡
name of
长
an
做
ancient
决
order
定，他也不
before
会
his
帮
men
他做啊。
attacked. I know exactly what possessed him.
Do you?
It's not a story for now.
This will send waves of disgust through all the parishes of Mercia. Herefrith is a new and ugly stain on the bishopric.
Your Christ was an interesting man, if a little soft. But stranger still, I've met so few Christians like him.
Today has been a boon, Eivor. In spite of everything, I now know my father's spirit still burns within me. It's thanks to you I know this. When songs are sung of the day Lincolnshire was saved, your name will ripple through every stanza.
Don't be hasty, Hunwald. One verse of our song remains unsung. The din of battle beckons.
You pagans and your appetite for battle. I certainly don't share it. I worry what diabolical feast the bishop has in store.
Don't let that poxy bishop worry you. With Eivor beside us, he'll be victuals before long. How has Atcha taken all this? She and Heribreath were so close.
She must feel as though the devil himself attacked her monastery. The poor lady.
We spoke briefly. Her spirits were low, but her work carried on. I think she'll be fine.
Manipulated by a man who should be God's gladdener.
We are the men of Lincolnshire! Remember it!
My ancestors fought with the old kings of Lindsey. It's for their memory we fight today.
There's hard fighting ahead.
队长在哪？哦，我们是要，OK。
Our warsmith has arrived. The Feards are ready to fight.
Chieftain Eivor, can we win this fight with the men you see assembled here?
If they fight with the bravery of double their number, we may.
And is there room in your Valhalla for a ferocious swan?
Of course. Let fly your glorious banner.
不用派那些人，派我进去就好了。
We attack now. Ready to fight.
Our first task will be to breach the outer wall. Then we deal with the troops inside.
这不是丹族人吗？他改信基督教啊。A4 帮忙拿梯子还蛮可爱的。
To me, holy warriors of Lincolnshire!
The best way to breach is with a battering ram. I should help it along.
人不见了。不是射那个红色的罐子会打破它吗？还是要射那个红色的？我觉得应该还是要打吧。哦，你为什么要冲进来？ 真的是有够弱的，还要 Elfgar 救他。我们可以把弩射过来的啊，太快了，没有接到。谁又倒了？
Need to find a way past that palisade. An explosion could do it. Or I could try hitting it with a springhold.
用石，我是用石头，把自己的石头炸了。我觉得他可能连声量战斗力都不足吧。上不去。战斗力只有1。嘿，我知道，不要偷懒啊你。
I got him! My thanks, Elfgar! Thank me! God grant me strength!
其实我觉得 Elfgar 就算没有当郡长，他其实也蛮忠心的、啊，不错不错。不要把我串起来！他跑过来，在轰我过来之前要把它解决掉。你为什么要呈现这个奇怪的姿势啊？可惜不能照相。我要怎么上去？
Point me to the bishop. No one else need die today.
He's in the chapel there, hiding away. Scabrous coward.
Let no one leave that church without facing judgment.
Sed tibi erit ipse benedictus, non vivet in ignorantiae suae providentiae.
好凶狠！讲完话就有人冲过来。 南风人所术了。哇哇！吓死我了！
So respite, Lord, please. Our battle is lost.
Your end is continue the work of God, my boy. Kill this pagan!
Get behind if you can.
Thank you!
谁在哭？好哦。
Remain steadfast.
这里的维续者也太弱了吧！搞不清楚这是在哭还是在笑。魂之气，魂之气就是福可啊。 赶快离开！你们那个哭又笑，我不知道到底在干嘛。
I died the day I hid behind these robes, this cross. To bring the light of my order to a wider view, I debased myself. Clawed my way to the top of this common religion, full of common men. I should have lived as the ancients did.
That's the folly of mankind, Herefrith. We wallow in our failures, like happy pigs in a sty of shit. You should have learned to enjoy it.
没有，他是之前是维续者，然后他是从维续者，然后伪装成主教，然后一路爬，伪装成基督教嘛，然后一路爬到主教的位置。胜负，行事很鲁莽。主教跟不是主教，魂之气跟胜负不一样给他的命令。你说圣殿就是偷偷这样子潜入吗？从暗地一口气拔出？谁又在哭啦？不要哭了，不然我要拿火把丢你哦！
Eivor, is he... Is the bishop dead?
He bled too little and talked too much. Now he's gone.
I won't miss him. But Atcha will need some time to grieve.
Lincolnshire is yours to lead, Alderman. The hardest fight begins now.
The din of battle still rings in my ears. I think I now know what it means to be a leader.
Good.
I would ask a favor, if I could.
Name it.
As Alderman, my life may be a dangerous one. For a time, anyway. Would you allow my Swanborough to take refuge in your settlement? At least until I feel all danger has passed.
We'd be happy to have her.
Thank you, my sturdy Norse berserker. The mead halls of my shire will be lonely without you stomping about.
Our people are bonded now. We must look out for one another.
问号，好可爱哦。
I am a horror with goodbyes.
It'll do for now.
其实刺客那时候现代线在被清醒、大清醒之前，其实还蛮有影响力的啊。那时候还可以操控选举，但就全部被丹尼尔·克洛斯连根拔起啊！也不算是他啦，就是他被他那个下意识，然后启动之后杀大导师，然后逃回去圣殿骑士，将所有他去过的刺客据点知道的人全部攻出来，然后就彻底清洗一番，所以现代线刺客才那么弱。
I can't believe I survived that.
I mean this with the utmost love, my friend. Neither can I.
The blood and splinters flying through the air. The blood and viscera. Absolutely poetic.
There, Hunwald. Take deep breaths. Perhaps I can find you a jar to take the edge off.
问我你真的太弱了，加油啊！对啊，他刚刚想象到一半，然后快吐了。好，回去找 Longby。哦，聚落的罗马收藏家，是我们聚落的罗马 cosplayer 啊 ，coser。是否跟 Hayden 讲一下话？
But Moro, I am sorry for what happened with Dag. It could not have been easy. May he rest in peace.
Jorvik is now free of the Order's influence.
Brilliant as ever, my friend. Thank you for all you have done. Ah, here is something for you. An odd letter arrived a few days ago, signed by one calling himself...
A poor fellow soldier of Christ.
That's right. Someone you know.
Not by sight, but this soldier has intimate knowledge of the Order. He's the reason I have found them so easily in the cities.
The letter says you must travel to Winchester, visit God's house and look for a man in white. Then recite this passage. When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom.
All right. I'll speak with Ranvi, get a fuller picture of all this.
Do you need something?
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
刚刚那个是拉丁文吗？看一下哦。 哦，他没有英文哈。他说我们可以帮那个谁烟里送东西，在他后面，他的那个叫什么？他的商店后面有4个东西，然后要把这4个东西送到这张纸上面的人。东西嘛，就到处骑马，因为骑马穿过岩石的时候不用下马就可以破坏啊，所以是一路骑一路捡。
Oh, look at you,
Joey， 客家直播主吗？没有啊，我只是没有机会把它升级吧。他说：“我记得我上次开宴会的时候，然后Laundry 整个超好卖，这次不知道有没有，因为每次都不一样。”我们的拉比是发生什么事？他好像彻底解放了。我的桌之女，好欢乐哦。
Quat tidum di Eivor. Lincolnshire is a friend to us.
Wonderful news. And who is our ally there?
The boy Hunwald is the new alderman of Lincolnshire, and he has sworn allegiance to us.
The loud one, an alderman? Well, should he ever wish to call for aid, he need only shout.
Wow, Lavi 这一次没有给我们钱，给我们原物料，很好哎。
I want to see the Alliance map.
Winchester 在哪
？I have changed my mind. I should go.
我没有选项啊。
I want to see the Alliance map.
温彻斯特在哪里
What of Essex?
We received a summons from the Alderman and his Lady of Colchester.
Foreboding.
According to my scouts, he is a man who cares more for his own...
啊，在这里啊，温切斯特被盖住了。
Hytham received a message from Winchester, from
对，没
someone
有错，
calling
感
himself
谢。
a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Your hidden ally. Very interesting. More targets, I assume.
Yes. So what do you think? Could it be a trap?
As a West Saxon stronghold, Winchester will be a rather unwelcome place for you. But that is nothing you cannot handle. If you go, do not go boldly.
那边还是红色，太亮眼了。我们先去可以去的地方好了。Sussex.
My mind is fixed on Sussex. Bassam and I have a chance to save Sigurd. But we will need an army.
That is for you to decide. The more alliances you have, the better your chances at victory.
对，我一直忘记苏塞克斯是要救哥哥，还是只能先去 Essex 啊
What of Essex?
We received a summons from the Alderman and his Lady of Colchester, requesting you specifically for a matter of great secrecy.
Foreboding. And who is this alderman? One of King Alfred's lackeys.
According to my scouts, he is a man who cares more for his own indulgences than the safety of his people. Approach with care.
好。对啊，所以我要先将附近解一解。
I will leave at once.
An alliance in Essex would be invaluable. but go with caution.
No， 嫂嫂刚这样解释，感觉就很像很呛之类的吧。好，现在几点啊？好，12点半。恋爱中，53我没有破完，我卡在，我没办法在那个谁 Triss 跟 Yennefer 之间做选择，然后我就卡关了。我每次想要走 Triss 线的时候就觉得，可是我觉得 Yennefer 好棒。我在选 Yennefer 的时候就觉得，可是1代跟2代 Triss 好可爱。然后我就从此我的巫师3就没有破完。我有看完小说当然选 Yennefer 啊，可是就是我说的啊，游戏一代跟2代的 Triss 这么可爱，怎么可以放过呢？我 Yennefer 是真爱啦。Triss 在1代是还好，因为1代它的模组就很普通，1代反而是 Shani 还比较讨喜。然后2代的时候，我记得不是有一段跟他，然后掉到什么玫瑰花园，然后那一段的 Triss 就特别可爱，所以那时候我就觉得这个人 Triss 的个性就是傲娇吧。然后3代 Triss 那一套特别版的服装超性感的。Shani 好像是在 DLC 出现，对不对？其实我后来有想说，那就2个都选，然后2个都被抛弃，因为反正 DLC 不会遇到嘛，然后就算真的选择了，后面也不会出现啊。那 DLC 有真结局吗？我找时间玩吧，那先走去线，再走 Yennefer 线好了。我其实先从1代玩，所以我玩1代的时候我没有看小说，所以1代、2代累积了对 Triss 累积了超高的好感，然后3代出之前才去看小说，所以就很挣扎。烟里的快递，1代不知道，我只知道1代那时候我觉得很棒，而且它那个塔楼牌很新颖，就是到处睡，到处收牌。然后我的版本是没有被删减的版，所以就是赤裸的卡。2代的话，那时候刚出，很考验我的显示卡，很考验我的 PC 装备了。所以前面刚出的时候，虽然我买典藏版，但是我一开始我没办法玩到，我是后面才把它补完的。3代就是像我说的，卡住了，不知道要选谁，然后就后来 AC 游戏一直出，然后每一款时速都要破到100小时以上，然后觉得很累，然后就没有再过53了。存得到。那个这叫什么？美丽又坚强、个性又好的女子，实在很让人难以决定。现实中要是遇到这个，我可能没办法决定吧。 但我不会两个都选，就是现实中这样子是扎人啊。
But good day.
May I see your stores?
Ah, that one's pretty good.
想要升一下我的大导师的衣服吗？
This will serve you well.
我可以感觉到制作团队很喜欢 Triss， 而且他的个性就是我喜欢的那种傲娇个性。Yennefer 吗 ？Yennefer 就小说里面是正宫啊，我就他也是一个，他是一种对我来说，我觉得他是一个更傲娇，然后更表面上更冷漠，比 Triss 还要冷漠的一个女性。Triss 就热情起来是很棒，然后就对吧？我本质上是真的比较喜欢 Triss 吧。
All my pieces are good.
但是选 Yennefer 的时候就会有那个独角兽，是独角兽吧
Done for.
I must take my leave. So long.
Put that gear to good use out there.
对，所以我才说看了小说之后就更加没办法不选 Yennefer 啊。对，就像你说的，不要看小说。好，我要先存档了，现在12点多，要1点了，该睡觉了。当当。不过我目前是打算刺客破完之后，实况质量效应应该是可以沿路实况到那叫什么传奇版出来吧。质量效应就没有选择困难的问题，因为唯一的真爱就是 Liara。2077吗？我2077买 PC 版，但是我 PC 没办法边实况边玩游戏。我那时候是订 PC 版啊，现在已经来不及改了啊，Xbox 版，而且 PC 版最重要的就是 mod 啊。但我不觉得我可以实况2077，因为有些第一人称游戏我有机会会晕。发快我就会晕，但是像 Overwatch 我就不会，所以真的很吃游戏啊。在大家都实况2077的时候，我要去Mass Effect， 我要去找我的 OTP Liara。模组比较柔和嘛？啊，你是说角色线条吗？因为我知道它，而且它整体上也比较明亮。像发快的话，我如果是到比较暗的地点，然后我就一定会晕。早上或白天的时候，我可以撑比较久，大概2个小时吧。但是晚上或者是很暗的地方，大概20分钟我就头开始痛，1小时后就晕了，就很麻烦。第一人称真的不是我擅长的游戏。好，我要先关掉了，大家早点去睡觉啊。OK， 所以你也是远酷晕。OK， 好，我们就下次是下礼拜1，晚安，早点休息。